Now, from a former young artist, we turn to an award for Lifetime Achievement, sponsored by Presto Classical. It's an appropriate juxtaposition because the recipient this year now devotes her life to helping a new generation of artists. To reveal the winner and present the award, please welcome the actor and singer, Julian Ovenden.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening. What defines a great voice? What constitutes a great singing career? Critical acclaim? Certainly. Public adoration? For sure. Longevity? Sustained by a steely determination, rigorous self-discipline, a thick skin, and a few handfuls of good luck, without doubt. But I think there is another quality too, something undefinable, just beyond the reaches of our comprehension. In my view, it's what makes the human voice the most beguiling, the most powerful, the most complex, and the most expressive of instruments. From a simple folk song to a thrilling operatic top C, this great voice and career we celebrate tonight belongs to one of the very few singers like Caruso and Pavarotti and Callas to be able to transcend the invisible boundary between classical and popular culture, to reach beyond the plush velvet of the operatic stalls out into the wider world, to be able to bring tears to the eyes of millions watching on television whilst being able to blunt the pencil of the sharpest music critic. This career perfectly coincided with one of the golden ages of the record industry. And she has had the opportunity, endowed to just a chosen few, to record all her signature roles. With her famous crystal clear timbre and seemingly effortless technique, what treasures she has bestowed upon our musical life. Mozart's Countess and Pamina, Verdi's Emilia Boccanegra and Desdemona, Puccini's Tosca and Manon Lescaut, and not forgetting Strauss's Marschallin. Her recording of the 4 last songs are what led my own wife, at age 15, to become an opera singer herself. And no doubt there have been many, and will be many more, wanting to follow in her illustrious footsteps. Her musical collaborators, too, have been of the highest caliber. To name a small few: George Solti, Colin Davis, Andrew Davis, John Pritchard, Jeffrey Tate, Andre Previn, Bernard Haitink, James Levine, Leonard Bernstein, Roger, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. It's a testament to her fame that when she performed recently on an episode of Downton Abbey, even the usually acerbic Dame Maggie Smith was lost for words. In short, the musical world owes her a great debt of gratitude. Her legacy, from vinyl to CD to MP3 to the cloud and back again to vinyl now, will no doubt live on. Now her work continues as she hands on her knowledge and experience to a new generation of singers through the sterling work of her foundation. I read an interview this morning while I was writing this speech that she gave recently, looking back on her career, and I was struck by these words. She insisted that when she did reflect on her career, she never felt completely satisfied. I never really achieved perfection of the 100% that I would have liked to. I never came off stage saying, I've really nailed it. Never. In my humble opinion, that is the watermark of a truly great artist, always moving forward, challenging themselves, never resting on their laurels. Here are a few reminders of this wonderful talent. Good noise. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to announce the recipient of the Gramophone Lifetime Achievement Award, Dame Kiri to Kanawa.
Julian, thank you so much for those really, really nice words. You had to work hard for that. Tonight, the Gramophone Awards are celebrating here 40 years of their anniversary. It is also exactly 25 years since I was made Gramophone's Artist of the Year. In 1992 was a special and exciting year for me. I recorded the Marschallin with Bernard Haitink, Rosalinda in Die Fledermaus with Andre Previn, my second recording of Strauss's four last songs with Sir George Solti, and an album of songs with Michel Legrand. I was fortunate to have had the opportunity to record many of my key roles, as Julian has said. I worked with some extraordinary conductors, pianists, producers, and sound engineers, and with many different record companies, Decca, EMI, CBS, Philips, Deutsche Grammophon, to name a few. Looking now to the future, and through my foundation, I have the pleasure of working with some wonderful young singers, helping to guide them with their future careers. Music is many things: a fine technique, a beautiful voice, and passion. It's also about teamwork. And I was privileged to be part of some amazing teams, one of my favourites being right here in London at the Royal Opera House, Covent Garden. But it's also about hard work, something I try to instill in the students of my foundation. I'm grateful to the recording industry for supporting me throughout my career. It was a unique opportunity which few will have the possibility to experience today. Lastly, I wish to acknowledge the support of my country, the audiences around the world, and the many sacrifices made by my wonderful parents, without which I would not be here today. My sincerest thanks to you all.